Hi guys, my name is Tamara Chambers, and this is Tamara's Never Seen. On the second episode of this series, I watched Jurassic Park for the first time, because I had only seen the third, like, multiple times. And I loved Jeff Goldblum in it, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, you should totally watch The Fly. And that is what I'm doing, you guys. I've heard that it has awesome practical effects, and that it's disgusting, but I feel like it won't be as disgusting as like current gory, like Saw type movies, which I just have no interest in. Anyways, I am pumped and I am just so ready for Jeff, so let's go.
Tamara's Never Seen.
Okay. Why did you tell me to watch that? 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 Then there's that, which I don't even... Thank you? I don't know. I mean, okay, I did actually enjoy the film. It's just... it was a lot, guys. It was more than I was expecting in so many ways. So the movie starts off and you see Jeff Goldblum in all of his 80s hair glory, and he's hitting on who you find out who is a journalist. He's like, come over to my place, I've got a cappuccino machine. She's like... for you. It probably would have worked on me though. So, of course, she goes home with him, and he takes her to this warehouse. And at this point, I would regret falling for the cappuccino pickup line, because this is where you die. In this warehouse with this awkward 80s Jeff Goldblum. That's how you die. He was literally playing the piano creepily and is like, well, now you've seen it, you can't leave. And he's kidding, obviously, that's just his lovable sense of humor. So then he shows her that he can teleport things, and he finds out that she's a journalist and that she's gonna write a story about it. And he doesn't want it out yet, and oh no, and that's why you shouldn't flirt with pretty girls, because they will ruin your life. Then he convinces her to follow him around for a while so she can get an even better story, and it can be released when he wants. And now they can fall in love, guys. This is working out so well. Then she goes back to her apartment to find her boss / apparent ex-lover in her shower. I would just not take kindly to something like that, obviously. Like, who would, like... Hello?
Hi, Tamara!
What are you doing in my shower, Doug?
Well, it's better than Malcolm's, isn't it? Now go away, I'm trying to be awkward and 80s-y.
It's, pretty predictable. Why am I surprised? So then she tells her boss ex-lover to leave and to give her her key back. And he's like, nah, I'll keep it. For old time's sake. I think you probably just had sex a couple times. Like, calm down. It's a car alarm. Can you hear that? And now my cat is yelling at me. So Jeff Goldblum attempts to teleport a baboon, and it does not work out, you guys. It is a horrific, bloody mess. Also, where did he get a baboon from? But apparently it sets the mood, because they totally do it in his warehouse. I like the nerdy but cute scientist with the badass but sweet journalist dynamic they've got going on. Really realistic. Then they eat teleported steak. So this is like the love story of the century, you guys. Come on, this is only gonna go into good places, right? Right. So through the experiment with the teleported steaks, they're like, oh, now we can teleport the baboon. So they get another baboon, because they have an unlimited supply of baboons, apparently, and they successfully teleport him. Or her, I don't know. Didn't ask. So then she finds out that her creepy boss ex-boyfriend is stealing the story from her, so she goes off to yell at him about it, and Jeff gets real jealous and gets super drunk and decides to teleport himself. And it's the best scene in the movie, because he like triumphantly walks out of the teleportation machine and there's like mist behind him, and the monkey just like jumps in his arm, and he's like making this as sexy as possible. That mist? No. Come here. I need a monkey in my arms. Okay, so he saunters out like this. Oh, I don't have my spray. It's okay. You don't want to be hairspray, do you? No. Okay, we won't do this spray. So he saunters out. He saunters out like this. I can't do it with a cat in my arm. Okay, I don't know how he did it, guys. I am impressed. I woke him up from a nap for that, and it was not worth it. Then Jeff gains all of this strength, which I wouldn't expect from a fly, and he wants her to teleport too because he feels invincible and she's scared and she doesn't want to. So she's like, bro, calm down. You're acting like a crazy person. Also, you have these weird like insect hairs coming out of your back. So I'm gonna go get that checked out. Bye. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Okay. Just took care of it. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, so he pieces together that a fly was on the teleportation machine when he teleported, and now basically he's just like a fly person. Like he's a garbage fly human individual. Guys, I missed a really good joke. I was gonna say, it's too late. It's too late. Missing these bits. I don't know, there's no bits. So Jeff and, what is her name? God, I can't not know her name. And I'm also just calling him Jeff. The Fly cast. Yes, the 1886. This was made in 1886. This was made in 1986. Seth, Jeff, Seth. I remember now, okay. Gina Davis, you are just very pretty, Gina Davis. Veronica. Okay, so Seth and Veronica are fighting. Seth and Veronica are fighting, and Seth realizes that he was wrong, and he was super rude to her and like kicked her out. So he calls her and has her come in because he's getting kind of scared because he's turning into pretty much like a gooey, rotten sack of potatoes is what he looks like at this point. It's not even bad yet, guys. It's like not even bad yet. So she comes over and his ear falls off and he throws up weird goo, and it's just like at this point I'm like, oh God, someone help this man, please. So she's freaking out obviously, but she still loves him, and it's really sweet in like a sad, terrible, horrifying way. She goes to find help, and she goes to her ex-boyfriend boss. Veronica, girl, you need some better men in your life because you got Seth and you got the evil boss. Just date a girl. It's not how it works. Then you find out that she's pregnant, and I'm just like, my stomach hurts. By this point, Jeff is in like orc territory of how he looks, and his teeth fall out, and he figures that to become a little less like a fly, he needs to teleport with a pure human. Who volunteers? Then he finds out that she's pregnant, and she's gonna get an abortion. And he breaks through the glass of this abortion clinic or this doctor's office and like kidnaps her. He takes her away. And her ex-boyfriend boss comes to try to save her, and Jeff Flyman starts like disintegrating parts of his body because he doesn't want her to go with him. So he's like now missing an arm and a foot, and it's oh my God, it's the worst thing ever. Like, this guy's a fucking asshole, but I didn't want him to like, God, it's terrible. Oh. And Seth reveals that he wants to fuse with her. I thought he was gonna fuse with the bad man at least, but he decides to fuse with the love of his life. It's uncomfortable. And so she like tries to get away, and she ends up ripping his jaw off, and then his body parts just start falling off, just every one of them, just everything's just coming off of this man, and he's just a horrific fly thing now. So she's able to get free, and then Seth Fly just fuses with the machine. So he breaks out, and he's like half human-sized fly, half like metal machinery, and like he's crawling and like wheezing, and it's so God. So then she shoots him in the face, and that's the end. That's where the movie ends. I don't know, guys. It was gross. It was really gross. It was impressively gross, and it's pretty much all I have to say about it. It was interesting. What do you think, Ike? Do you want to fuse with me? I could be a real cat human. Like I've always wanted. No, he doesn't want to. Oh, no, don't touch this. I shouldn't have this out. That was stupid and not worth it. So yeah, that's The Fly, I guess. Cool love story, awesome practical effects. I think you only need to watch it once to kind of get the gist. It doesn't have much of a rewatchability kind of thing here. I'm glad I watched it, but I'm gonna do something a little tamer next time. Back to the Future. What? No, I've seen that. No, I haven't. Okay. So
Bye, Tamara. See you in your nightmares.